Why are studs now having to pay male prices? I just seen a flyer that said heels are free before 10. We done fell right through the cracks. They doing everything they can to treat us like a man.
I know you ended up popping her balloon. Why'd you end up popping hers?
Not really my type.
Okay.
It seems, I mean, you're 34. I didn't see that, but I thought she was a little bit older, and so.
Been seeing a lot on my For You page lately of men being attracted to studs. Let's get past the stereotype of just because a man is attracted to a stud, that means that he is attracted to other men. That is not true. Studs are getting prettier and prettier, and they don't look like they used to back in the day. When I was growing up, you either look like Manny Fresh, Coolio, or a Boosie.
Y'all be trying to check and see if y'all can cheat. How many times you smiled today? What's your stud name?
Epic.
Epic. And what's your real name?
Brittany.
Brittany.
House cleaning before we get started. For those who've been rocking with me from day one, I appreciate the support. For those who may be new here, coming in or out the door from me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, get it cracking in the comments. Everybody in your engagement absolutely helps promote me into the YouTube algorithm. I thank y'all for the support. Now let's get to it. Drop the video. Let's go.
Why are studs now having to pay male prices? I just seen a flyer that said heels are free before 10. We done fell right through the cracks. They doing everything they can to treat us like a man. Y'all know damn well we not wearing no heels to the club. And it's crazy because I seen something else too. I used to pay $45 for a female haircut. Why did I just see masculine haircut $65? At this rate, I'm gonna go in with the dress and have my clothes in my bag. Do a little bend and snap at the door. I will fit in somebody's purse before I pay that. Lick a doorknob. Jump in a lake with crocodiles. Before I pay anybody's man price.
Well, you wanted to be men or male adjacent. So I'm confused at why you're complaining about being treated like men. See, this is one of those examples of wanting your cake and eat it too. Studs want to be pseudo men without any of the accountability and responsibility of men. See, you can't be male adjacent and not want any of the responsibility of being a man. Yes, men have to pay to get into clubs. That's just a fact that all men accept. There's no 10 before free if you're a female when it comes to men. There's no 10 free before 10 if you're a man in any club I've ever went to. Men have to pay to get into clubs. Barbers now are charging men very high prices for these haircuts. I don't know why, but they are. And you're getting a man's haircut. You're not getting a female haircut. So that's why they say male haircut, because that's what you're getting, because you want to look as much as a man as you possibly can. So you are trying to live in a man's world and still operate with feminine benefits. It's nonsense. It's nonsensical. You cannot want to be men or male adjacent without any of the consequences that comes with being a man. See, being a man is hard. And I know a lot of times y'all think that men have it easy, but when you try to become a man, you walk in a man's shoes, you see that this shit is serious. Like, men have an enormous amount of pressure on their shoulders. We don't get benefits. We don't get pretty privilege. We don't get the grace of being females and help because we are females. We have to get this shit out the mud. We have to do everything on our own. And life doesn't throw men curveballs, or softballs, I should say. We have to take that shit on head on, because we are expected to be the producers. We're expected to be the leaders. And you're just a girl cosplaying a man. And it's hard, isn't it? I know it is. And I don't mean any disrespect to her. I know she did this in fun to make light of it. But for real though, man, 100% of the time you are a man, you can escape the accountability and pressures of being a man. See, you can escape being a man whenever you choose to, because you can go back to being feminine, put on a dress and heels and do whatever you got to do. Get some type of privilege from being a woman, some grace from being feminine, but you can't do that as a man. You have to be a man 100% of the time. Welcome to manhood. Y'all wanted to be us? Now you get to see what it's like. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, what makes him not your type?
He's too slim. And just, I think the hair, I just don't feel like braids is like something for an older guy in his 30s. Just my opinion. And
I know you ended up popping her balloon. Why'd you end up popping hers?
Not really my type.
Okay.
It seems, I mean, you're 34. I didn't see that, but I thought she was a little bit older, and so that's kind of why I popped. But
Okay.
God damn. Damn. Lord have mercy. Wait, man, I don't mean to laugh and I don't mean to be funny. You know, I'm not trying to be funny, I should say, but
Go on.
I gotta agree with homie, man. She does look older than 34. I mean, I would give her like 41, and I'm being honest here, and I ain't trying to just throw shade or whatever, but she does look a lot older than what she presents or what she says she is. I mean, I can't help but agree. She does look old, man, and you know, not to be too hard on her, that body ain't working for her, man. That BBL she got going on, it ain't working, man. It ain't working. Now, I think a lot of her cosmetic aesthetics also, to me, ages her up, makes her look older than what she appears to be. She has a strong kind of face on her too, man. So I think she has a lot of negative things going against her. Where if I was that guy, I would have said the same thing. I mean, you're 34. I wouldn't have guessed it. I would have gave you more like 44. And I'm just being honest here, man. Sometimes women live in a world of delusion. You have other women egging you on in your delusion, telling you you're a 10, ain't nothing wrong with you, girl, you this, girl, you that. And I think a lot of times they do this to set your ass up. They know if you go out here and be delusional, you're not going to get any results that you should get if you were actually going in there with the right mindset. And you're an average looking woman that looks older than what you present. That's never going to be a win for you, madam. Never. But I don't blame that dude. She does look kind of old and she got a strong face. Let's go to the next one.
Been seeing a lot on my For You page lately of men being attracted to studs. And I just want to say this. Let's get past the stereotype of just because a man is attracted to a stud, that means that he is attracted to other men. That is not true. Let me tell you something. I don't know what side of TikTok y'all on, but I am on beautiful stud side of TikTok. And I've never looked at studs like that because I myself identify as a stud. But if you are attractive, you're attractive. I've never been a hater. Studs are getting prettier and prettier, and they don't look like they used to back in the day. When I was growing up, you either look like Manny Fresh, Coolio, or Boosie. Not no more. So when a man see an attractive stud, they thinking you're a beautiful woman, and dang girl, I know what you got under them clothes. That's what they thinking. Not only that, studs do hang out with a lot of dudes. Some studs, majority of studs. So a lot of men be saying that studs are cool, down to earth. We know our sports. We into games. We just chill, laid back. You know, good friends. And some of them might fall for you. But the question is too, it depends on what a stud is attracted to, because that's a whole different conversation. So you could be attracted to a stud, but you also got to keep it respectful. But also, just because a man is attracted to a stud doesn't mean that he is into men. We got to stop doing all of that.
I agree. Everyone should respect everyone regardless of how they choose to identify, right? But I will say this, studs are still girls. Like, y'all are still women at the end of the day. At the end of the day, y'all are still women. And men have a natural a natural pull to the opposite gender if that man is heterosexual. So just because you're a girl cosplaying a guy doesn't change the fact that biologically you're still a woman. And men are attracted to women. And I agree with her. There are a lot of pretty studs out here nowadays. They look more feminine than they do masculine. You know, they don't look like Manny Fresh and Bootsy. They look like, you know, I saw one. I mean, she looked like damn Janet Jackson, just had on men clothes, you know. And it was like, you still are drawn to the feminine physique. You're still drawn to the feminine silhouette. And just because a woman decides to cosplay a man doesn't change the fact that men are going to be attracted to women. And as long as you're respectful, look, don't try to convert anybody. Don't do any conversion. If a stud is a lesbian, she's a lesbian. You cannot convert people over to your side. But if that stud is out there dibbling and dabbling on both sides, then you cannot get mad at men for trying to holler. Let's go to the next one.
Y'all be trying to check and see if y'all nigga cheat. How many times y'all nigga smiled today? How many times y'all nigga crack a laugh? Y'all be worried about the wrong shit. Maybe if you keep that man happy, giggling, and laughing, you ain't gotta worry about him cheat. You ain't gotta worry about why he's so sad, bitch. Make him giggle. Make that nigga chuckle. And you won't think he cheating.
Message. Look, the phone call is coming from inside the house with a lot of modern women. Y'all claim to have this women's intuition, which I think is a bunch of BS. You always have the intuition when the man is doing something that's out of line with the relationship, but you never have the foresight to head it off before it gets that way. No, you only have the intuition when something is going wrong. And if you did the small things, pay attention, be respectful, be nurturing, be kind, be loving, you would know when something was going on with that man before it got to a certain point. But see, y'all all enter relationships a lot of times from a transactional perspective. So it's all about what is benefiting me in this relationship. I don't care what he's going through. As long as I'm good, then I don't care what he's going through. And this is always going to be the road of disaster that you put yourself on when you go into a relationship, not from a loving perspective, from a caring perspective or a nurturing perspective. You're going in there for a transactional benefit. And that's why you're so shocked and chagrined when these men have a whole nother woman on the other side of town and a whole nother family on the other side of town, and he done pieced your monkey ass out. Check on your men, ladies. Check on your men.
What's your stud name?
Epic.
Epic. And what's your real name?
Brittany.
Brittany.
I gotta stop. She does look like a Britney. I swear for God, when I first saw this, I was like, she's a Britney. I don't know why, but something told me she was a Britney. But let's keep going.
What's your stud name?
Lane Wiz.
And what's your real name?
Elena.
Elena.
She damn sure do look like an Elena. I swear for God, she looks like an Elena.
Hey, what's your stud name?
B count.
And what's your real name?
Randy Lachey.
She got two first names. You know her mama wanted her to be a girl. Brandy Lachey. You don't get no more feminine than Brandy Lachey. I'm telling you, man, these studs have some of the most feminine names on the planet. And then we hear their stud name be like B-Rock and Blippy J and all this stuff. And then you be like, what's your real name? Janice.
Hey, what's your stud name?
My stud name Marley.
Marley.
Yeah.
And what's your real name?
Brenda.
Brenda.
Another damn Brenda. She looks like a Brenda. I swear for God. Stud name Marley, real name Brenda. Boy, if she don't look like a Brenda, I swear, man, you cannot make this stuff up.
What's your stud name?
D.
D. And what's your real name?
Deja.
Deja.
Look, man, no disrespect or shade to anybody in the stud nation, but y'all have got to admit that y'all stud names and y'all feminine presenting names are vastly different on the spectrum. Like, y'all literally look like the feminine names that y'all were given, and your stud names are just ridiculous. Look, man, this was something I put at the end for fun to lighten it up a little bit, man. No disrespect to anybody in the stud community. I think everyone should identify how they want to identify. If that's what you want to do, that's your business. I mind the business that I get paid to mind. So that's y'all business, but I think this was absolutely funny. I'm not going to lie. It cracked me up just to see this out in real time. And it's a surreal thing, man, because I laughed, the creator laughed, and you got to admit, this is some funny shit. That's all I got, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch y'all in the credits. 2 fingers. Peace. I'm out. Catch y'all in the next one. Man, this was funny as hell.
Like Jesus.